Can she do the sand? Can she do the sand? She cannot do the sand! The morning of day 7 on the Bartang Valley. We've camped just past the small village of Yapshorv, and we found a spot on this little secondary road here, which is below the main road that runs up here, something like this. We've got a nice river below us where we filled up water last night. Offered a little bit of background noise. In a beautiful valley here. And so I'll turn the camera around and show you our tent. Amber's in our tent this morning cleaning up, and I'm taking care of organizing outside. So we've got the bikes over here. We often lock them up together, trying to put them in opposite directions so that if someone were to take them, it would make it very difficult. Put the cable lock through both the wheels and the frames. And we even have the tent guy line here strung to the bike frame. So just if someone did try to take it in the middle of the night, we'd be able to hear it. Even though we take these precautions, we haven't had any issues at all while camping here in Central Asia. A lot of rocks on the ground because it can be a bit windy in the earlier part of the night. Not so bad. As the night went on, we slept pretty soundly and peacefully. Hi Amber, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Hi. Just putting away stuff.
Well, that's it. We've got about a few minutes here before the sun pops up over the mountainside, warms us up, and about 120 kilometers left until we get to Rushan at the end of the valley. So perhaps 3 or 4 more days of riding.
Pago, Boran, Morabadni. Tomorrow. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Injochi Nam Dorad. Oh, what's the name of this place? Yeah.
Starting off our day with a nice push through the soft sand. This is now our 10th consecutive day of pedaling. We probably have 3 or 4 more days to go until we hit Rushan at the end of the valley, and I think we'll take a rest day there. We haven't been doing too many kilometers, about 30 kilometers per day, but it's tiring. It's really tough. The sand, the rocks, the bumpy roads, the high elevation, the hills. First the cold, now the heat. So it's been challenging. Of course, Amber being sick as well. So 10 days after another 3 or 4, 13, 14, it'll be a well-deserved rest day. So looking forward to that. Push, 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 push. More sand, push. Mush, little donkey, mush. Or wait.
Done.
Every hilly road in this country seems to be at 12%. Regardless of how much grade there actually is, I think they only make one sign. 12%. Yay, the downhill route. Rocky environment. Not too much energy right now. keep shooting footage, but at some point it's pretty much the same thing. Stunning valleys, gorgeous rivers with the road precariously perched right on the edge of the river, challenging water crossings, brown gray stone with pockets of green in the villages. It's stunning, but I don't know how much I could just film and show you day after day after day beautiful footage. We're exhausted, we really are. But 4 kilometers to our next town, and we're gonna chill for a little bit. Today is day 8 on the Bartang Valley. It's our 11th consecutive day of riding. We had a lovely homestay last night in the small village of Basid. It's an actual homestay, whereas the other ones we've stayed at in the valley so far are just sort of informal house homestays, but this is an actual signed homestay. It was great. Such awesome hospitality. We came in, he gave us a huge plate of food. We had fresh, we had fresh almonds, dried apricots. His wife cooked us up a plate of potatoes. It was garnished with onions and pepper. It was delicious. And then later on at dinner, we had a mixture of potato, carrot, some sheep meat, and cabbage. Oh wow! I haven't tasted cabbage in a while. You never think of like, oh, cabbage. I'm really excited to savor the flavor of cabbage. But after a week in the mountains of little flavor, the cabbage was awesome. It's kind of silly. We were just like smiling and chuckling the whole dinner time, thinking about how amazing it was to have cabbage. But it was nice also because he gave us a beautiful room to stay in and kind of left us to ourselves to have our own space. So it was peaceful. We had a good night's sleep. And our first shower, wow. Our first shower since, Tesh, from 11 days ago. Oh no, Karakul, so 8 days ago. But it was cold, but it was still good. Anyways, we're working our way down the valley still. I think we get to Rushan in 2 or 3 days. We'll take a nice rest day and freshen up these legs. Just gonna fall in the river. Good job, little donkey! Can she do the sand? Can she do the sand? She cannot do the sand. Too sandy.
So it was getting late and we needed to find a campsite. So we rolled into this little village and there's a bunch of kids playing near the schoolyard and some men working, cutting some wood, and so we asked them if we could set up our tent, and they're very, very happy to say yes, and they were fine with that. So we set up our tent, and then within 10 minutes they came over and they gave us all this food, which is wonderful, but we also have to carry it on the bike with us, so we'll just try to eat as much as we can tonight, and it was very nice of them, so we're very excited to eat this yummy food. And then there's these little kind of taste like cereal, actually. They're like little seeds or something that come from a tree. They're called tood, but they taste amazing. So we're gonna have them for cereal tomorrow morning.